You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by, it's kind of irrelevant now, but Mr. Sleepy Time. Holy shit, look at you go.
That's me.
Dude, you're 2 for 2.
Wait, hold
Oh,
From last time?
3 for 3. Oh,
Bam. I thought I was going to
God.
actually miss that one.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
You, that is the most impressive feat of athleticism I think I've ever seen from you.
Fuck you. I know that's a lie. Because I know you got the video of me running the big knuckle softball bases.
I don't know if I want to classify that as athleticism.
Did I get on base? First off, one, did I hit the ball?
Yes.
2, did I get on base?
Yes. Now, I didn't see how cleanly the fielders played the ball.
Doesn't matter.
I do
got
not
on
recall
base.
that part of the video. It was like 2 fucking years ago when that happened.
I still got on base, man. Not only that, not only did I get on first base, but then I also got on second base after the next guy hit.
Well, what
I'm saying
it's
is
just good base running. I mean, it has nothing to do with you. I mean, if it's anyway.
Yes, it does. It means that I didn't take my time to get to second base where they could hit, tag me out.
I mean, if it's a deep enough hit into the outfield, you shouldn't need any time to get to second base. You can casually stroll into second base.
No, there was no. And here's how I know.
Tell me how you know how to run the bases.
Because when I got to second base, I seriously thought about stepping off the base because I was like, I really don't want to fucking run anymore.
Pure athleticism. That's
Pure
what it is.
athleticism. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm fat. I'm tired. I can't catch my breath.
I know I've said it, but I like running the bases. When I go play softball, I like running the bases. I like being able to take that extra base or fuck with the shortstop.
Don't get me wrong. I like advancing bases. I just was a bit rusty at it.
So I played softball in the fall, and I couldn't remember his fucking name, but I recognized him because he was at your cousin Adam's bachelor party. The guy who owns the bar.
Oh, yeah.
He sponsors a fucking softball team and plays first base. And he recognized me after I got a hit, and he goes, You kind of got some speed. And I'm like, dude, I used to be faster. I used to be so much faster.
I used to be so much better.
But watch me swipe second base here. Not swipe. It wasn't a steal. You can't steal in co-ed slow pitch softball. But watch me.
Not with that attitude.
No, it's against the rules.
Oh,
watch me take this extra 90 feet. Well, it's not 90. I think 670 feet. I don't even know what it is. Watch me take this extra fucking base.
you just had a lot of information that I didn't even know existed. So
you're gloating about something you're not 100% sure on.
That's the best time to gloat.
Is it?
Let's be honest.
I like to have a lot of facts.
Okay, but what good are the facts when the other facts are I hit the ball and I got to first base? Why do I need to know how many feet I ran?
We're talking about small victories here.
Exactly. Why do I need to know how many feet I ran when all that matters to me and all that I'm proud of is I hit the ball, I got to first base without getting out?
It's good for you.
Right?
Yes.
Why do I need to know that it's 67.725 feet?
Well, I think slow pitch soft. I think it's
Shut
70.
the fuck up,
I think it's
Aaron.
70. 60 seems too short. I think it's 70. 80 seems far. 90 is baseball. I think it's 70. I think 70 is your standard softball from home to first. And
My point stands.
Anyway.
Why do I need to know that information? Because I'm not getting to like.
the devil's in the details, my man.
I'm not going to get to like 32 feet and go, oh fuck, I still have got like 15 and a half feet left before I hit the plate. No, fuck that.
No, I don't think like that either. I think, I'm on first. There's a ball hit to right field. I don't think I've seen the right fielder throw all day. I don't think they're going to throw me out at third. I'm going from first to third on this. They can go fuck themselves. They got to get me out. It's aggressive base running. I'm a big fan.
See, once again, like you said, just 30 seconds ago, maybe 2 minutes. Devil's in the details.
Isn't here, Super Chief?
I just lost my train of thought. Devil's in here we go. Devil's in the details. Small victories, right?
Yeah.
I don't need to think like that. My thought process is let's just get to second. I'll peek over my shoulder, and if it still looks like they're scrambling, I'm going for it.
That's not a bad plan, though, when it comes to softball, because there's varying levels of talent on the field.
You don't have to tell me that. I had teammates, right? My own teammates. I watched as the one guy went for the pop fly, and it hit his hands, went behind him. Right?
How?
He didn't make the catch. Went behind him. The joke is this guy and this other guy.
He totally misjudged the fly ball.
He just misjudged.
Oh.
Went to catch it, hit his hands, went behind him. Right? And these two guys that were right next to each other, I don't know the positions. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Outfield.
Second base and the person like right behind second base.
You're talking softball?
Yeah.
Right center fielder.
Sure. But
this
these
is my
guys,
shit, bro.
But these guys, they did everything together, right? We joked that they were a couple, right? They weren't, right? But in the fire service, we like to jag.
What? No way.
Right?
What?
But so they spent a lot of time together. They were jokesters, and everybody kind of poked fun at them. Well, the first guy went up for the catch, misses it, and it falls back into the second guy, who's his like buddy, and the buddy misses the catch and drops it twice. 2 back-to-back plays. It happens. We all just shook our heads. We're like, okay, Nick, you got to move, or DJ, you have to move, because fuck, we know you like each other, but you guys, like, it'd be one thing if one of you caught the ball and tossed it to the other one to force the out, but you guys can't even fucking catch a ball.
The level of talent, I don't know. I don't know what you want to go with there.
Not there. and that means something coming from me.
Now, there's a difference between, hanging out and being best buds, and, and even maybe working together and being best buds, and then playing a sport where you have to execute athletically. Relationships can be strained, and I can attest to that.
Oh, I know. I threw a rag ball, right? The 16-inch.
Oh, the big boy?
Yeah, the big boy. I threw a rag ball at my cousin's head.
Did he catch it?
No, I threw it at him to try to get him out.
Oh, that's okay. I think. I don't know. We used to play peg ball back in the day.
Oh, did you?
Well, not with rag ball, but with tennis balls.
Oh, okay.
We used to play with dead tennis balls. They obviously don't travel as far. Mm-hmm. And you used to, peg.
But I'm sure
fucking whipping a dead tennis ball at each other, running to first base.
Everybody was on board with that, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was like halfway through the game when he was running home. I just whipped it at his head.
Okay.
He went for the slide, and that's the only reason I didn't clock him in the face.
So he slid, and you threw it over his head.
Yeah.
So if he wouldn't have slid,
Oh, I probably would have clocked him in the face.
really?
Yeah.
Your throw is that accurate with that heavy of a ball?
I think I was pitching that inning,
Oh, so you were pretty close.
so I was pretty close.
Oh, okay, so it was a short throw. It's not like you're throwing from like left field.
No.
Okay.
No,
I was
it was-
about-
it was pretty-
I'm just trying to think of the logistics of this.
Yeah. Because then he got up after sliding and was yelling at me because like I threw it at his face. I'm like, oh, I thought I could get you out like that, and he's like, no,
But honestly, with that weight of the ball, like, would it be better to throw at the ankle? I don't think so.
no,
Because that would fuck you up, too.
Yeah,
Were you supposed to throw it like the thigh? Like that's to still leave a bruise.
yeah.
Maybe you're just not supposed to throw it at people.
So
It's fucking lame.
the answer was you weren't supposed to throw it at people, but so the people. The people I used to play with, we were all at this time very competitive
And young.
and young,
And you could bounce back from injuries more.
Well, not so much that. It was
Quickly?
just we were competitive and young. And so we wouldn't, 2020 hindsight, everybody needs to agree on like certain rules.
There's certain ground rules.
We had a nasty habit of something would come up and we'd just be like, well, that doesn't make sense. We should do it this way. And so like the one
Oh, you're
team,
changing rules in the middle of the game. That's horse shit too.
So the one team would be like, "No, you're changing rules in the middle of the game,"
Yeah,
and the
it's
other
horse
team
shit.
would be like, "No, we're like we didn't think this was going to come up," and blah blah blah. So it was earlier before that. It was one of those, and I think he had argued a point, and we're like, "No, that's bullshit." And so I was still pissed about that, and so I whipped the rag ball at his head, and luckily he slid.
Missed and he
Yeah.
wasn't concussed.
Yeah.
That's
But-
good. Well, I'm glad for both of you for not having to, take a shit ton of ibuprofen for a week at a time.
Oh, we were like 18, 19, so we would have been
All right,
fine.
3 days. It would have been okay.
We would
But
have been fine.
Anyway, what are you drinking on, good buddy?
Well, I'm almost completely gone with that glass.
Unbelievable.
Captain
Yes.
and some Coke Vanilla.
That actually, I feel like that would be a great combination.
It is tasty.
I've just been drinking the Bush Latte. This is my last Bush Latte I have hiding in the fridge down here.
I have some Bush regulars.
I know.
Oh,
That's
down there.
that's obviously next.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, we're not short on beer. It's just this is the last Bush Light. The the world's smallest violin. You can eat a dick, Captain.
I was about to say I'm not a captain, but I am. Fuck.
You are playing the world's world's. I like to
Tiniest.
bitch. I like to bitch, and people
The
do that
world's
to me.
smallest violin.
I want to air my grievances. God damn it! Like it's Festivus. I want to bitch, and there's only.
Bro, we've just had like 2.5 hours.
I
of
know,
bitching.
but I'm stating I'm not trying to specifically bitch. I like to bitch. I'm stating that I like to bitch about things.
Oh, okay. I'll allow it.
I'm not specifically going to bitch about a specific thing. I'm saying in general, I like to complain about things
Okay.
because that is a part of the reason of getting the conversation going. Oh yeah, that does kind of suck. Maybe if you're lucky, then you can find a solution to that problem.
Yes.
Not always.
The only the only time you won't find a solution to a problem.
This fucking sucks. Well, why does it suck? This is why. This is why. This is why. Well,
Did you try this? Did you try that?
yes.
What about this?
Maybe not that.
Oh,
Oh, my
Why don't
God.
we try that? Yes. Anytime that you can't find a solution to a problem, it's not going to get fixed unless you start talking about it.
Right.
You are absolutely correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think me bitching gets that ball rolling. Gets that creative little juices flowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And every so often you'll find a person who will be devil's advocate to your bitching.
Which is actually good.
Even better.
You don't always want a yes man when I'm bitching.
Correct. Correct. In fact, I would argue that some of the best solutions have come from devil's advocates.
Correct. Well, why can't you just do it like this? I've never thought of it like that.
Yes. There's
Yeah.
been a couple times.
I've just never thought of it like that.
Yeah, there's been a couple times, not getting into
Well,
details, at work that I've gotten pissed off about something, and I've gone to say something and bitch about it, and someone...
And then some simpleton.
Well, no, not
just
even
goes,
simpleton. Well,
"What?
simpleton, sure.
Why
But,
don't you just go? Why don't you just do this?
but
Fuck, I've never thought of that.
The best question that it was before it even came to work. I try to apply it at work, but sometimes, I'm human. I fuck up.
What? No way, Chief.
Was actually in one of my fuck off. Was actually in one of my instructor classes. Was posed to me, what does it matter if you're bitching about it for something simple as parking space or...
No, I don't argue with the parking space.
I know you don't. I'm just saying. I think that was one of the examples that was given.
If you're bitching about a parking space, holy shit.
Yeah.
You've got worse problems than that.
Just one of the... What does it matter? Why are you so upset about this? No.
Not to get into specifics,
Yeah.
because we don't want to do that.
No, fuck that.
But the things I've been bitching about lately have made my life more fucking difficult.
Then you have a right to bitch.
That's what I'm saying. And it seems like all the people that I bitch to don't have a solution. They just go, well, no, it's making my life fucking harder. This is horse shit.
I have some
And
solutions.
I want changes. God damn it.
Changes.
Yes. I want to see the David Bowie. I want to see fucking changes.
We have there's a phrase that I've heard a couple times that has to do with fire departments and fire service, and it pretty much just goes, the fire surface where change is impeded by 100 years of tradition.
Ah, yes. That is a problem.
Yes.
On one hand, that is a huge baseball fan. If you've ever listened to any
What?
part of the podcast,
You
know that I am a fucking baseball fan.
baseball?
I am one of those weird motherfuckers that could sit there on a Tuesday afternoon.
Is that
and-
why we have a Cubs bottle of Jim Beam in our turnstile? Is that why there's a Cubs background on the TV right now?
Well, that's on the iPad, but I'm a
That
baseball fan. I mean, that's my favorite team, but I can sit there and I can watch fucking Mariners Angels on a Tuesday afternoon and enjoy the game.
Yes.
I'm just a fan.
Yes.
Okay? That's my favorite sport. Big fan. It's on TV.
America's pastime.
Not quite. Jerking off is America's pastime, but we've already talked about that.
Jesus fuck.
But the big problem with baseball is it's rooted in this tradition. Now, I think there is a balance. There are certain rule changes that have come about in the last few years that I do not agree with. And you have to strike that balance between there's...
Being old as fuck.
Right. I mean, Major League Baseball has been around for over 120 fucking years. And young children, there's not a lot of baseball fans even my age.
Yeah, I know.
Can you sit there and watch a baseball game and enjoy it? Just say no, because I know the answer is no. Just skip a step.
All right, listen here, fucker. To me,
Just say no. I don't like. I can't sit there and watch the entire baseball game.
what's the context? If we're in the stadium and there's a beer in my hand, I will enjoy the game.
You're sitting at your house.
I will fall asleep
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
in seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like fucking watching golf on TV.
Now, when you go to the stadium, it's a completely different thing.
Yes.
You're out and about. There's food and smells and people and
Yes.
noises, and you can get fucked up it's going to cost you.
I will have the one side of you as you're talking to everybody else about whatever else.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh, I know it happens all the fucking time. That's why I'm saying it.
Your dad makes fun of me for it.
I will talk to you in the small chances I get between you talking to other people about what's going on. Mostly because I'm there for you and the game
And the beer.
and the beer. But not in that order. It's probably you,
No,
beer,
fuck you. Beer
on the
is-
same level,
Yeah, I was beer is,
and then the game.
you're just tagging along, honestly. Hey, Andrew, you want to go to a baseball
Hey,
game?
you know what? If I get a free
Hey, I
T-shirt,
bought this extra ticket.
if I get a free T-shirt out of it, sure.
Hey, bitch, get in the car. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
I see how it is.
Hey, I will have you fucking know.
But that's
I will have you fucking know that I bought tickets one time to a St. Louis game.
Oh, it's a great. I hate the Cardinals with a passion. Oh my fucking god! But that is a great place to see a ball game.
So I bought tickets.
As long as the Cubs aren't in town, they are cheap as fuck.
I bought tickets, I think, just spur of the moment, just because.
Speaking of St. Louis,
Actually, yeah,
I would like to go back to St. Louis. I would like to go back to St. Louis, and I want to do the Anheuser-Busch tour because I haven't done it since I was a kid. Go fuck yourself. I tried to do it in 2021, but they weren't doing tours yet. That was the last time I was in St. Louis. I would like to go back, spend a couple days in St. Louis, catch a ball game, get absolutely hammered, stay downtown, do the Anheuser-Busch tour. You know, be a tourist in St. Louis. St. Louis is a cool town. I just fucking hate the Cardinals and their fans because they
so
are.
you hate my wife. You can. You best fucking say no.
I hate Cardinals fans. They're so obnoxious. It is terrible. Thank God they suck. They were awful last year. Thank God.
So my wife's a St. Louis fan. Couple stories. First on this track. So I bought the tickets, and we stayed, within walking distance of the new Busch.
That's exactly New Busch and Old Busch were built.
Yeah, right next to each other. Yeah, whatever.
In the shadow of the arch.
So, anyways,
and that the McBarge that was down there for a bit too.
Oh,
Did you ever go to the McBarge? Was that around?
I have no idea.
I was
Probably
on it
not.
once, and it was fucking stupid.
So we were within walking distance of the stadium, which is, of course, like a block away from the arch.
Yeah.
So we went down, saw the arch. We didn't go up in it.
No?
Nope, because we didn't get there with enough time between that and the game. So we went and saw the arch, went to the gift shop,
Cool.
went back, watched the game.
Did you go downstairs and look at the stuffed buffaloes?
I think so.
Okay.
We were on the underground of the arch, yes.
Yeah. Well, on one side is the gift shop, and on the other side is the stuffed buffaloes, and there's like a museum. Jerking off Lewis and Clark.
So probably just the gift shop.
Just the gift shop.
Just the
got
gift shop.
got a shot glass, maybe a T-shirt,
I think a deck of cards. is what we
and
got.
called it a day.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we went back to the game, caught the game.
Couple blocks.
Yep, couple blocks, caught the game. My wife offered to teach me how to keep score of stats, to which I went, no.
I'll teach you, buddy.
No.
It's not a
I'm not saying it's hard.
no, it's not difficult. It's not a skill that you necessarily need either.
Exactly.
No.
So, and as I put
Maybe
it,
when Tofu
as I put it to my wife, I
plays-
love my wife.
baseball. Maybe.
I will try anything with my wife. However,
Anything, huh?
shut up. However, me being as adamant sports ball fan as I am,
Which is not at all.
if I go to a game, I don't want to have to worry about keeping stats. I want to enjoy the game.
There's people that do that for you anyway.
Exactly.
When I go to a ball game, when I was a kid, I used to go keep score because it kept me kind of occupied. That and just destroy the stands with peanuts. But now there's websites. I have a shortcut on my phone when I open up Safari on my iPhone to go to Baseball Reference. I'm a big fan. I mean, people do that for me now.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need to do it.
Yeah.
People who are smarter and actually care do it, and that's fine.
There's professionals that do that service for me, so I can just go and enjoy the game.
Exactly, and that's all I want to do. I want to drink beer, enjoy the game.
Oh, yeah, that's what I do.
Be cool.
And then I can bullshit about baseball in the stands with other baseball fans.
I had to buy a Cardinals shirt for myself.
Gross.
Only because, as my wife astutely pointed out, because I suggested this, I'm like, I'll just wear a Blackhawk shirt, right? Black, white, and all that
the
stuff.
Blues rival.
It was the year the Blues won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they were really good that year.
So she's like, you will get roasted.
Yes.
You will get
dress neutral.
yeah.
Just wear like a gray T-shirt or some shit.
And so I just went, fine, I'll just buy a shirt on Amazon, whatever. And then the next day, we stayed the night after the game in our hotel, within walking distance, like I said.
Perfect.
And then the next day, we did the tour.
Anheuser-Busch?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
We did the
when as a kid,
$80 tour. It was great. It was like us and...
Better or worse than Miller? Because Miller was pretty fucking dope.
Miller was dope because we did the Miller tour after our first siblings weekend. Mm-hmm. Right?
Pre-COVID.
Probably about 2 weeks before that ex-employee shot up the place.
Morbid, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I enjoyed the Miller tour because at the time that's what I was drinking. However,
and now you drink Poop Your Pants Budweiser?
I will say, bang for your buck, the Busch tour is better.
Okay.
You see more of the factory.
Yeah.
You get more samples.
Oh, yeah? Because they were just shoving beer down my throat at Miller Tour.
Correct. They did. But the Budweiser Busch
Here's
tour,
a 7-minute video. Here's a beer. By the
here's
way,
a beer for the 7-minute video.
You can't leave with the beer.
Ours was...
You have to finish the beer.
Ours was, hey, we're going to meet in this small little tour room, right? We're going to give you a headset for the loud portions of the factory. We're going to give you a free hat.
Oh.
To designate whether or not you're drinking age or not.
Oh, instead of wristbands.
Instead of wristbands.
So you did the fancy tour.
We did the fancy tour. Yeah.
I might have to do the fancy
and then
tour.
While we wait,
Miller, it was just like, all right, this is the price. Everybody gets the same tour.
While we wait, we're going to, as they ushered us into the room to get our hat and all that stuff, the tour guide's like, you're 21? Okay, what would you like? Fridge. Fully stocked fridge.
No.
What would you like? Here you go.
Let me get a Busch Latte, bro.
They had everything. Here you go. Opens it, gives us a hat, gives us our headphones, gives us a beer. Right? Goes through like the brewing process and all that stuff and goes, all right, well, now we're going to have a couple minutes while we wait for such and such.
Have a beer.
You can drink your beer. You can take your beer through it was the old schoolhouse. So the factory workers, while they went to work, they would send their kids to the schoolhouse where the tour started.
I was about to say daycare, but schoolhouse.
Yeah.
They would teach them,
and so they
arithmetic.
They turned the original schoolhouse into the museum.
Oh, that's
the tour
dope.
center and museum.
See, I don't remember much of that, and I know we went as a kid.
So they're
when I was small, but I was not of drinking age.
So they're like, go ahead. The whole schoolhouse is pretty much free game. It's a museum now, so you can go look at all the displays and all that stuff, and we'll come get you when our tram's ready or blah blah blah, or we're ready to start the rest of the tour. And
because it's a much bigger complex in St. Louis than it is in Milwaukee.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, you have to finish your beer before we go out on the street and all that stuff, but you can bring your beer wherever you want to in this museum.
Browse the museum with a beer in your hand.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound too bad.
And so then you got like their beer tastings. They had They had stations along the way. Here's what it tastes like when it's just like the wheat water. Right? No carbonation.
That's gross.
Yeah. Not a whole
not
lot
finished.
And they
I can't
said,
taste the beechwood.
and they say a lot of people like this doesn't taste like Busch Light.
Right.
And then they're like, all right, so here's it at this point, and here's it at this point. And like, it was a longer, and probably I enjoyed the Anheuser-Busch tour more bang for your buck than the Miller tour.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I want to go.
Miller tour, though, I will say, was good because you got to see the underground tavern and all that.
Yeah, we
shit.
went down there and everything. And
Right. The casks aging and all that stuff. That was cool. I thought the Miller tour was cool. But,
we went on a weekend, so there was nobody working.
yes, but more bang for your buck for the Budweiser one.
Yeah, well, we're gonna fucking have to go to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Boys trip.
Okay.
Boys trip.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But any hoodles, going back to the other St. Louis one, I'll make this quick since you just tapped your watch at me. Fucker.
Tight 30.
Tight 30. Okay. All right. So my wife likes the St. Louis Cardinals, and
Fuck the Cardinals.
She has a Tarvis cup that she's had for forever.
Oh, you want to tell that story?
Yeah, I'm going to tell that story.
Okay.
All right. So
I know you can do it quickly
So she has this Tarvis cup.
if I don't keep interrupting
Fuck
you, Captain.
you, Aaron. Shut the fuck up and let me do this.
It's funny to me.
So she has this Tarvis, tumbler cup that of St. Louis Cardinals that she's had for forever, right? And so for one of our anniversaries or her birthday or something, I'm like, you know what? She mentions that she wants a new cup. I'm going to look online and get her a new cup. And I am smart enough, kind of, because I know
Ish.
mostly because at the time I was following what's his name? Anyways,
Lamar Jackson.
No, I was following one of the
Kyler Murray.
Hermitcraft, so Minecraft on YouTube, creators who lives in Arizona, that the Arizona Cardinals was a National Football League team.
Originally, it's Chicago Cardinals.
What the fuck ever. Anyways, so I knew from that, I'm like, all right, I'm looking for the St. Louis Cardinals Tarvis Cup, not the Arizona Cardinals. And I'm looking. I'm like, awesome, perfect, cool, click that. And I buy a Tarvis cup, and it comes in, and I give it to her. And she goes, Andrew, I love you, but these are the wrong Cardinals. I'm like, I swear to God, it said St. Louis Cardinals. I swear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you the Arizona Cardinals. And she goes, no, you didn't get me the Arizona Cardinals either. I'm like, what the fuck you mean I didn't get you the Arizona? You got me the Louisville Cardinals.
The collegiate team.
I'm like, I did what? Yep, I got the Louisville Cardinals.
3 different red bird logos. And actually, there's actually a fourth. The St. Louis Cardinals AAA team, the Memphis Redbirds.
Okay.
They have a different Cardinal logo as well. Mm-hmm.
Illinois State University is also the Cardinals.
That's right, they are. Trying to think if there's any others. There's got to be another one. Stanford? No, yeah, Stanford Cardinals. I don't know. Their football mascot's a fucking tree.
Let's just say
anyway.
Redbirds / Cardinals.
Yeah,
are a very common
team.
team.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of sports teams in general that are named after birds.
Exactly.
Baltimore
Eagles,
Orioles, the Eagles, Baltimore Ravens,
Falcons,
the Falcons. Yeah,
the Blackbirds. Oh wait, sorry. No, you said
Blackbirds?
Ravens. You said Ravens.
Ravens, Blackbirds.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Thank
I
you.
saw the face of the
Seahawks.
birds with
Seahawks.
the big B. I called them the Blackbirds.
Yeah, whenever 2 bird teams are playing, I always say it's the Battle of the Birds. Toronto Blue Jays, that's a bird.
I said, bird, the word.
And that's where we end it.
Did I keep it tight? Fuck off.
Tight-ish. This has been another episode of the Buzz Basin Bros podcast. Find us on Twitter Instagram. Email us.
Please email us.
Please. At buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. My name is Aaron.
I'm Andrew.
And we out. Bitches.
The people.